Let everybody know that no means no. Thank you.
This year's Denim Day March was hosted on the steps of Lou Gehrig Plaza on Grand Concourse, where speakers spread awareness on sexual harassment and pledged once more to uplift survivors' voices.
I'm really happy to see so many people showing up and making sure that survivors feel seen and heard and believed, because that's really important.
The Denim Day March, hosted by Vanessa L. Gibson's Bronx Borough President Office, is in dedication to a sexual assault survivor whose case was appealed through the claim that her jeans were too tight to have been taken off alone by the perpetrator.
Many times victims are blamed. They're blamed for the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they look, the clothes they wear. And Denim Day really highlights the fact that a young woman was wearing tight jeans and she was blamed for that.
This cause was introduced to the Bronx by Alexandra Smith, who took notice of the case years ago and brought it right to this city's doors at Bronx Borough Hall.
When I first heard about Denim Day 16 years ago, I said, oh no, we have to have this in the Bronx. We held the very first New York Denim Day on the steps of the courthouse 16 years ago with the former Bronx Borough President, and we haven't stopped since.
And this year, Denim Day decided to focus on an often forgotten but very prevalent issue in the realm of sexual harassment: online abuse.
From online grooming, which we have seen, coercive messaging, to the new age of artificial intelligence. It is so important that we acknowledge that sexual violence does not only happen in physical spaces.
Organizations came out to support the march, where they tabled to share resources, flyers, and support for all who came by. Changing Futures program at Kingsbridge Heights Community Center, the only program to provide completely free long-term sexual assault treatment services to the Bronx, commented on why it's so important for resources like them to be present.
It's important that we come to an event like this to raise awareness for about sexual assault. Definitely that it's wrong, that it should not be tolerated, and that we provide these services for free for those of anybody that have been affected in the community.
Decked out in denim, the Bronx demonstrated how powerful it can be when they come together for a cause.
As a community, we just gotta like stick together, look out for each other, and stop all this violence.
There's a moment of joy and celebration, even though the work is hard, and even though the topic is so intimate, like personal to so many of us.
The March for Awareness happens every year, and every year the Bronx continues to spread awareness to create a safer space for people of all genders, sexualities, and identities. In Grand Concourse, I'm Patrice McQueen with BronxNet.